Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another reading. I tell you, this summer has just been, it's been very, very good, but it's also been incredibly exhausting. Usually this summer for me is very, that's when I have my energy, right? That's when I have my physical energy and my mental energy, my brain capacity. This summer is, no, it feels like winter. And in fact, some of the weeks of this summer have felt worse than some of my winter weeks feel. And I feel that this is important to name because I feel like you are also there with me. There's just been a lot of, like with the Barbos basket, you know, we're coming up on the eclipse portal in just 2 days. It's like we are a balloon that is ready to pop. There is no more space to be like expanded, and something needs to give. But I feel like what's going to be coming out when that popping happens is oh god, I'm seeing like the balloon burst, but there is no more balloon anymore because nothing can hold us in anymore. Okay, give me a hot second because I need to sip apparently. Thank you for your patience. So it's truly like with everything that has been happening for me this summer, and also what I have been seeing with, you know, the groups that I'm in talking about, like the spiritual path, the things that they're understanding through a spiritual lens, you know, just as I am, because I am very spiritual. It's like just this revisiting of all these old ways of reacting, ways of thinking, ways of believing that are coming up this summer to be recognized that, oh wait, this doesn't resonate anymore. This doesn't actually fertilize the, you know, the vast fields that is me. This doesn't provide nutrient to me anymore. And I kind of got to get rid of it, because otherwise it's just sitting here, not being subsumed into the soil of me, not providing anything for anything of me to grow. It's just sitting here taking up space. And so it's just this, it's like having left your chores till very late in the season, and it's just really getting in the goddamn way. You know, it's really, it's kind of frustrating, to be honest. It's frustrating, but it's also like cathartic, and feels like such a relief when something surfaces, you see what it is, and you see that actually this doesn't fit in to my whole entire biome that I have in the, you know, in the fields of me. I need to take that out, and it might take a bit of work to get out, because actually this is a really big thing and it's pretty dense. So I'm going to do my journaling. I'm going to do my meditations on removing that bit, acknowledging how they served me in the past, but how it's no longer 404 meant to be here, because it's not serving anymore. 6:26 on the time. So I did pull some cards. 4:14 as I looked up. I did pull some cards to begin with from the Llamas deck and the Imbolc deck from the Seasons of the Witch series. And so the first card we got from the Llamas deck is Corn. I'm hearing the song from The Wicker Man from, what is it, 1973? Corn rakes and barley rings. I should do a cover of that at some point. Let spirit guide you and take meaningful action. Dreams become reality when combined with purposeful intent and action. So it's interesting here because for the Imbolc card, We have snowdrops again. We had this in one of the last readings that I did. When all seems to stem from the unknown, hold firm in knowing that all will be as it should. So it's this interesting balance of allowing spirit to guide you, your deities, your ancestors, your highest self, whoever it is that, you work with, of not being able to see, trusting that even though I cannot see where this path is leading, that spirit always has our best interests at heart. And I really, in this particular instance, really am thinking of, confirmation verb, of our highest self spirit, 555. Because of course they would have our best interest. It might not feel good in the moment. It might not, we may have to go through some rough periods in order to do I'm seeing two things in my mind. I'm seeing the cocoon, of a butterfly. I'm seeing that complete and utter breakdown into goo that a caterpillar goes into in the cocoon to come out as a butterfly, to come out as what that caterpillar is meant to be eventually, right? I'm also seeing the way that that blacksmiths will really work and heat and bang on whatever piece of armor or oh, interesting. I didn't want to say arms or something, like a weapon. Interesting. But 707, the process by which you have to make something strong, I mean, it's violent. It's part of the reason why we come here. And it doesn't really bring me that much comfort, especially when I am in the throes of facing something that is very difficult for me to face in the moment. Because we cannot control everything. We cannot control everyone. We can only control ourselves. We can only control how we react. We come here to experience some not great things. And I hate that. I really do, because it's why would I want to experience some of the most awful things that humans do to each other? Even back before the massive civilization that we have now, but experiencing incredibly difficult, weather that doesn't allow things to grow properly, being, and even today, people still being unable to feed themselves, still being, having food withheld from them. We come here to experience things. And our lives are but a blip in the eternity of our spirits, right? But while we're here, we are more human. We are more these living beings than anything else, than any other bit of spirit that we are. I was not expecting this kind of message tonight, but I'm glad that it's coming through, because it's a message for me too. Because again, this summer has really been dredging up things that are just annoying, frustrating. I thought I was done with that, but actually I have to do the thing and alchemize it. And then whatever is left that doesn't serve, I have to go let that return to the earth, or send that downriver, or take care of it in a way that is, because if we're talking about alchemy here, take care of those things that are not serving me, but are also probably harmful to me and others, making sure that I dispose of it properly and really, really ensure that it is not going to be able to resurface or like harm the land in that kind of metaphor. And here's where we're being really, really, really I'm hearing tasked and also asked and also implored to trust our highest selves, to trust our spirits, our guides, our deities, whoever it is that you work with. Really, really, I'm hearing let Jesus take the wheel. Love Jesus. What a great guy. What a radical guy. He'd be very unhappy with the state of the world at this point. But allow the ones who have the map to drive us. 11:11 as I say that. It's like understanding that, okay, I'm very, very human. I am very, very here within this body. This is the only perspective that I can actually perceive in this life, and know for 100% is through my own eyes, is through my own body, is through my own senses, right? And my own thoughts. Allowing that to for like the smaller, just everyday life human things, taking care of yourself very well, ensuring that you do that for yourself physically, but it's like these other things. Trust in your highest self that they brought you here for a reason. And I'm hearing right now, if you're 1212, if you are here right now listening to this message, you know what your reason for being here is in this lifetime. You already know. You already know what it is that you came here to do. Doesn't matter what it is. Everything is important. Every role in our entire society, in this entire biome of humans, on this big, huge biome of Earth herself, is important. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're going to go into an extended. I'm hearing that's the message for everybody on the big hold, but we're going to get into some more deeper threads in the extended for the smaller group that goes over there. Thank you very much for being here with me. And the extendeds are over on Patreon. And also, hi, I'm Mia. Or bye, I'm Mia. I'm a singer, and I have readings over on my website, but I have extended readings that you can just pay for and watch over on Patreon, and the links are below. So thank you so very much for being here with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.